Hi, my name is Jeffrey Vaughn.
Hi, I'm Rachel, and we have two little boys. Roman is 2 years old, and Malachi is 10 months old.
We've been a part of WCC for about 5 years, and we're about to head to Papua New Guinea. Yeah, I'm from Kansas City, born and raised in that area, and I'm a twin. My mom raised me and him by herself, single parent. She's faithful, taught us about the Lord. Bedtime stories were Bible stories, and yeah, we came to know the Lord early.
Yeah, and I grew up in England until I was 18, and I moved to America to play college soccer, and that is where we met. We ended up getting married in England in January 2020, right before COVID, and then COVID hit in March, and they advised everybody to go back to your home countries. So Jeffrey had to leave England and come back to the States, and I was stuck in England. It was easiest for me to come back on a student visa. So I applied to be a graduate assistant. Grace College offered me the job to be a graduate assistant, so I got to do my master's and coach the women's soccer team there. We got plugged in at Warsaw Community Church and just felt home here.
I met Mike Bowes and Sam Pena, and I heard them talking about missions. My ear was already like, oh, what are you talking about? What is it? I'm kind of interested. And Mike just said, you got to come to Wyoming. Yeah, Wyoming is just a weekend retreat for churches that are interested in becoming sending churches and equipping their people to know what God is doing around the world. And it was cool because it was the same weekend that Rachel was going to be gone. She was going to be coaching soccer in Missouri. So she was like, you might as well go to Wyoming. I'm going to be gone all weekend. And so I was like, okay, I'll go. The first day I got there, they started talking about what God is doing in the world. And I was like, wow, I never heard it talked about like this. And so I learned about unreached people groups for the first time. I learned that there's people around the world that don't have access to this gospel story that we've come to know. I couldn't help but be like, man, what am I going to do with my life? Felt like our Heavenly Father knelt down and was like, this is what I'm doing in the world. You can be a part of it if you want to be. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that. And so I called Rachel, and she was like, are we becoming missionaries? And I was like, I think so, yeah.
Seeing his conviction and confidence in the Lord's direction and where he wants us to go, it stirred in my own heart, and I was like, okay, if you really believe this, is this important? Okay, I'm down, let's go, we'll do it together. We went on an encounter trip. Ethnos 360 does these short-term trips, and we decided to go to the Philippines, and we got to spend time with the missionaries over there. And seeing these young missionary families with 3 little kids running around was just an encouragement to us, knowing that we can do this. Our kids are part of the ministry. They're supposed to be here with us. The kids are just as important in the ministry as we are, and we couldn't do it without them.
Well, we moved to a missionary training center in Missouri. It's a 2-year program. They look at our personalities, they look at our aptitude to language and the skills that we have. They put together this packet and say, you probably would be good in these areas or these fields. And so Papua New Guinea was one of those areas where they were like, yeah, you would fit in great here. Yeah, Papua New Guinea is about the size of California, and there's 800 plus languages there. Just think about it, driving down your local highway. Every 5 minutes you run into a different people group. There's about 300 left that don't have access to the gospel. And so our goal is to help reach one of those. Yeah, we start off with language and just dive right in. It's an immersive experience. So we just get to know people, try our best at learning the language and learning what they do and why they do it, how they do it, and laughing with them and making a lot of mistakes, because that's what it's going to take.
We are still in Missouri at the training center until December 2026. Jeffrey is finishing the advanced linguistics course, and then in December we will return back to Warsaw. We'll start our support raising. So the goal is to support raise in January through June and hopefully hit our fundraising goals, and then we can purchase tickets. And the goal is to be on the field in Papua New Guinea in August 2027. Yeah, thank you so much for taking the time to listen to our story, and we'd love for you to be a part of what God is doing around the world through us. And we need your support financially and through prayer. We couldn't do it without you.
And if you'd like to connect with us more, just send us an email and we'll get back with you.